Project Motor Racing has released its latest trailer, revealing new cars and brands as well as a new circuit. The main reveal of the trailer is how the intricate multiplayer system will be implemented upon the game's full release on November 25. It's only 2 months from now. I will link you the trailer down below. We are now going to break down the details developers Trade 4 shared in this and the latest press release. Buckle up. Let's rotary into this video. It's going to be Supra. Welcome back to Overtake, I'm Michel, and whilst the multiplayer is the big draw-in for this new trailer, there are quite a few new cars and a new circuit shown throughout the trailer. Sebring is probably my favorite road course in the US. Cool to see it. It also plays well into the IMSA partnership that was announced 2 weeks ago. All of the newly announced cars are pretty cool too. How long have I been waiting for the GR Supra GT4 in a sim title? That car is, by the way, built just around the corner here in Cologne, Marsdorf at Toyota Motorsport. Another GT4 contender is the Nissan Z. I did not really have that on my radar, did any of you? I hope they will also add the Lotus Emira GT4. Such a nice and underrated class GT4 is. Mazda 787B, an absolute legend, one of the best engine notes ever, and also Le Mans winner. For the GT3 lovers, there are also 3 new cars unveiled now: the Acura NSX GT3 Evo, C8 Corvette Z06 GT3R, and the Mercedes AMG GT3. Can we also quickly talk about how good the game looks in the trailer? They either optimized the lighting quite a lot in the meanwhile, or the rendering is a bit uprated from the trailer compared to the actual game. Either way, details, lighting looks stunning, especially the best looking grass in the simracing trademark.
To gain access to ranked online racing, you'll first be asked to complete a license test, inspired by real-world regional and international competition procedures, and for the same reason, to ensure drivers on the grid know what they're doing.
Project Motor Racing's multiplayer mode will be fully integrated into the game, meaning that you will not have to go to external race hosting sites for close and competitive racing. It will all be built into the multiplayer tab within Project Motor Racing. To quote Ian Bell, no passes, no rentals, no subscriptions. PMR gives you full online racing on day 1, right out of the box. Built for drivers who can value clean, hard competition over complicated paywalls and qualification hurdles. I want to add a disclaimer that on console you will surely need Xbox Game Pass Core or PlayStation Plus to play online, but on PC this should be a free-to-enter multiplayer mode once you purchase the game, which is great. But before you jump into ranked online racing in Project Motor Racing, there is a license test you must pass. This test is designed to make sure you know what you are doing behind the wheel of a racing car, or at least the basics of how to control it when other players are all around you. The procedure reminds me of the qualification for the service Low Fuel Motorsport that many people use for Assetto Corsa Competizione online racing, where you have to do a permit with X number of clean laps with an average target lap time. It's a challenge inspired by the international and regional license test requirements for real motorsport as well. You must complete 8 laps of Lime Rock Park in the Mazda MX-5 Cup car in 8 minutes 40 seconds or less. To complete the challenge is not simple, but thankfully not too difficult either, with an average lap time for a Mazda MX-5 Cup car being around the 1 minute 6 seconds mark. For new drivers, the test will challenge you to string together 8 consistent laps, which is exactly what you want to start out with when you are racing online. You can't match the top guys straight away. So we think this is a fantastic introduction to the online world of sim racing for new players. Once your test is complete, you will be handed an initial driver rating between 1 and 100. As a combination of your clean driving ability as well as your overall finish time. This rating will fluctuate throughout your online racing career, of course. I wonder if sandbagging will be a thing in this license test and how they prevent that. Would be interesting to know how you see yourself as a sim racer. Please let us know in the comments what your skill level is on a scale of 1 to 100. And on your way down to the comments, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to not miss future videos.
But here's where we're doing things a little differently. As racers, we all know that GT4 cars are not even close to the same thing as Group C prototypes, which is why you'll be assigned a driver rating for every car class in Project Motor Racing, so that no matter what you race, you'll be seated appropriately.
Throughout Project Motor Racing, there are a great deal of racing classes, from hypercars to classic GTs and back to modern GT3s and GT4s. Each class takes something a little bit different to master, and Straight 4 Studios has recognized this. Each class will have its own ranking attached to it. You could be a top split GT3 driver while considered a rookie in the Group C prototypes. For each car class, there is a month-long championship. Cross-play will also be enabled, by the way, so PlayStation users, Xbox and PC, they are all racing together. Each week, your 2 best results are taken and slotted into your points tally. Your results, as well as the strengths of your opponents and your sportsmanship, are combined at the end of the month, and an overall winner will be crowned. Also mentioned in this new trailer is the presence of special championships, cross-play cups, and endurance races for PMR's most experienced drivers. Think of it as the equivalent to Le Mans Ultimate or iRacing special events. Other online racing formats consist of leaderboard modes and shorter, fast-paced, so-called social races. They should be around 15 minutes. And what's also cool, custom lobbies are a thing where you can host your own races, just like in Project Cars 2 back in the days. It is most likely a client-based hosting, I can only guess. We don't know yet if you will also be able to add AI to your session. So that sums up Project Motor Racing's latest multiplayer trailer. What do you think about all the new information we now have about the sim? I think from all the recent announcements and details that we also learned around Gamescom, this one is one of the more promising ones, but I also really like online competitive racing. It now also has to click in terms of the driving feel, physics, and yeah, we'll have our next hands-on soon. Keep an eye out for it on overtake.gg, our website, and subscribe to our channel to not miss it. See you next time.
We're not the first to take online racing seriously. We know that. But we're excited to launch a no-subscription online ranked career within Project Motor Racing. You up for the challenge?